Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a Graves review for you today. This is a Diamond 4 player over on the North American server. He wanted me to take a look at this game specifically. Felt like it's a pretty stomped game. However, we wanted to know how to increase his damage dealt to champions. He's usually always last on his team. Am I over farming, avoiding teamfight skirmishes? Appreciate if you can help me, thanks. So let's jump into this here. Let's have a look at it. Like, it's a very broad term in terms of doing like most damage dealt. Like as a jungler, like at the end of the day, you're not going to be sitting there whacking champions 24/7. You know, so unless you're absolutely like doing like a lot of work like early game, like it is, and gets to really late game. Like I would say that Graves probably isn't going to be doing the most damage unless again like you're literally like 15-0 or something like that. So let's take a look at it here. Let's look at your runes to start with. So we're going Fleet of Footwork, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, and Magic. Right, these are perfect runes, and you take attack speed, the AD, magic resist. Alright, I actually really like this because you're versing a Teemo who's likely going to go AP, Cassiopeia, Sedge's sort of AP damage, and Janna obviously can really only do AP damage with her W. So you're versing a pretty heavy AP comp, wouldn't really worry about Jinx too much. Love you taking magic resist here. So runes, A+ from me. In terms of matchups and where I'd be looking to like start, so we have Camille into Teemo. So I think Teemo is actually a bit of a counter to Graves, to be honest, but you can very much kill this guy with Camille. Like, he has really no escape abilities. Camille can get him in the ult, and he's just literally going to die. He's super squishy. Obviously, he's got the blind for your auto attacks, but at the end of the day, you can only blind one person. You're into a Sedge. This is very free for you. There's no way Sedge can do anything for you, especially once you get your warrior, like red smite item. Like, you can really just slowly just whittle down and kite Sejuani as much as possible. You got Rise into Cassiopeia. This is pretty scaling. Cassiopeia is always a little bit scary to gank. She's potential 1v2. Need to sort of play around that. I'll sort of not be looking to go mid, to be honest. I'm happy to find for this scale and just protect my Rise from Sedge ganks. And we have a Jinx Janna into a Wukong Swain. This is pretty interesting. I view this as a kill lane. I actually would be really going bot. Like, Janna can't really kite Graves as well as like other champions like Rek'Sai and stuff where you need to be absolute melee range, because Graves is sort semi like range. He's not entirely ranged. Like, these are like these guys can do nothing to you. Like, this is free kills, especially with your Swain Wukong. I'll be looking to start red and just go down, get an early gank there, start getting them snowballing, and then keep going. So yeah, so my objective this game is looking to get a dragon as early as possible with this really strong lane. Janna literally cannot do anything in terms of pressure in lane. She's just there to shield people and top side as well. But again, I'd be thinking that more like probably like a level 5-6 when Camille has ult. Alright, so you actually place a warding totem there and you switch out to your sweeper. I like this. This is okay. So it looks like you're scared of an invade. I mean, if I was going to place that ward, I would have placed it either like deeper with your team to see where Sejuani's starting, or I would have warded topside to be maybe scared of an invade topside. Like, this ward doesn't really do much if you're going to start blue anyway, and you guys were just there, like, they didn't really invade, right? So I think it's sort of a waste of a ward, to be honest. Like, it's like if it's in a Blitzcrank or something, like they're going to try and steal or hook it over the wall. Like, it's a Janna and a Jinx. Like, this, not very strong. No CC abilities early. So you do decide to start blue. This is still okay. But again, I would have started red topside this game and worked my way down, full cleared, down to gank bot. Alright, so let's take a look at your clear. Make sure you're keeping up grit stacks with your E. Uses E to get his... Alright, so this is really good clearing. Alright, top is pushing, so I would say this is potentially gankable. Burns Teemo Flash, noted that instantly. Alright, you've just got Teemo's Flash. He's likely going to have to maybe burn TP. Yeah, Sejuani is coming, so yeah, I'll be getting off this red. Smite the red, yep, let's get this as soon as possible. Wow, Camille literally 1v2s here. Okay, then Teemo TPs. Alright, looks like this guy's going to die as well. There's nothing he can really do. Camille ease him. Alright, so this is an awesome start for you. Camille is now 3-0. This is an absolute win condition for the game. I would still be looking to go bot just to get these guys rolling. Like, they are pushing right now. I mean, again, think about it. Let's say that didn't happen top, and you started red side. Like, look how free this gank is right now. If you were to looking at if you started red. So I'm not saying that what you did here is like wrong, but in terms of playing the more like smart like game plan sort of move, I would have looked to gank bot early here. Like, I would be on this right now, ganking this when they come up to this wave. So anyway, so let's just go with how the game's playing out here. Camille's 3-0. So you're pushing out the wave. So when I originally saw this, I thought, all right, well, you have like you're gonna be like level 5 like pretty soon, like clearing your Krugs, like Rift Scuttler and all that sort of stuff. You're probably gonna have a really good level advantage over Sejuani, especially since she's like stuffed up there. Maybe it's best to go bot here, get Scuttle, and then like get in Sejuani's face, because Sejuani's only gonna go one side here. Because you're top side right now, and you pretend to walk into here on base and go bot side and meet her on Scuttle. But thinking about it more, like the spawn time is like, if you actually look at when Sejuani, so Sejuani alive now, then you stay around here to push in this wave, which is the correct decision because Teemo doesn't have TP. Like, by now Sejuani could have like be like around here, walk into her Rift Scuttler, you know. So let's actually have a look where she is right now. Yeah, so she's literally there. So you actually might not be able to get Rift Scuttler. So this is really fun. This is good. Really important to push in that lane there to help Camille reset and help Camille reset and deny a bunch of experience and gold from Teemo. Alright, so you take his Gromp as well, which is really good. Denying Gromps on this new patch. Gromp gives a lot of experience and gold now. It's like sort of the equivalent of Krugs from, you know, Season 9. So really like this. Alright, so Sejuani died again. This is like so bad for her. Alright, so what I would be doing right now is, alright, so you're looking at mid gank. I mean, like, this is maybe gankable, but like, Cassiopeia is not really pushed up very far. You know, she still has flash. I mean, it might be okay to burn the flash, but Ryze is not going to do much. You know, Ryze just doesn't do much early game at all. This lane's going fine for me. Base after this, go topside, start clearing your way down, because Raptors are going to start spawning soon. Clear your way down, and you're going to get like a 6-minute dragon. Like, that's the game plan now. You can look to potentially gank bot before then, but I think it's really efficient to go onto Cassiopeia here. So the worst part of it is now that you've shown and like you're now going bot side, so Sejuani knows that you're bot side. She's safe to go, you know, go top side, maybe even shut down this Camilla or something like that. So you do eventually get double Scuttle because Sejuani's stuffed up there. You see, the problem is going now into here, like Dragon's like spawning soon. Like, yes, your bot lane is not entirely winning, but like you're so far ahead of Sejuani right now. Like, you're like going to be level 6, you're still level 3. You have Rift Scuttler, you have River Control, get some pink wards, come here, look for a gank. Like again, you're so far ahead of this bot, you can just destroy these guys. Like, these guys will still do damage, even though they're like, you know, Janna's 2-0. I mean, this doesn't even matter, honestly. Like, this is such a free kills right here, honestly. So yeah, it makes it really awkward you clearing now, because this is going to force you to go, we just got another kill on Teemo. This is going to force you to go topside out of base. And yes, like, topside is your win condition here, but you need to get Drag off the map. When your team's ahead, like you're 2,000 gold ahead right now, you have a huge lead on Sejuani. Graves does Dragons pretty well. And again, bot is like free ganks for you versus a Janna Jinx. That should be like what you should have done. Like, you have 1,500 gold as well. Like, you can start getting some good items. So you do eventually base here, but I think this is really inefficient. Just that whole situation you did there, where you walked mid and just went bot side, saved it the world. Hey guys, you didn't burn Cassio's flash. It was really inefficient. Alright, so Sage actually does get the shot down there on Camille, but she's 4-1. Like, she's going to just really outscale. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so I really would not be looking to show here at all. Like, Camille doesn't have ult anymore. Suddenly this lane's a little bit harder to gank. But again, the priority here, like bot just got a kill. Like, these guys just 2v2'd them. Oh, so Ryze roamed down and got them. Like, your blue's coming up. Even, like, her red. Like, you could have just used Ryze priority and stuff like that just to go in here. You should be bot side right now. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You should not be looking top at all. Because now you're going to potentially lose Dragon. If you show top here, Sejuani suddenly has like an opportunity to take Dragon from you. So even though you're taking the Gromp and stuff here, like, this is Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, as you see, Castros is just so hard for you to gank as Graves. Like, mid lane is just a hard lane for Graves to gank because you just don't have enough room to slowly, like, auto-attack and kite them. Like, they can just run, you know? Alright, so we're looking at Dragon potentially, hovering Rise. This is fine. Okay, so you actually want to go for his blue now. Again, Dragon is greater than his blue. You have mid pushed in here. You have bot pushed in. These guys are, like, this is a level 4 Jinx right now. You're level 6. Like, these guys are useless. Like, this is not what... I know you're... So you got the right mindset. Like, I love it that you're 53 CS right now. You're really power farming. You're trying to counter juggle as much as possible. But objectives like Dragon are so important. And when your team's ahead, it's your duty as a jungler to be getting every Dragon, like, off spawn. I mean, like, now they're fighting again for some reason. But imagine if you were here, you know? You just really focus on just, like, the wrong side of the map, you know? And Sejuani's bot, like, you're probably going to lose Dragon now. They're pushed in. I mean, yeah, obviously, I would just stay here then if you're deciding to stay on this side of the map. Dive Teemo again, but again, the thing is you're going to lose Dragon here. And, like, yes, Sejuani died and stuff, but, like, you could have been topside still and done Dragon, like, 3 minutes ago, right? So, every time you lose Drag and your team's, like, ahead, like, Rise is 3-0 right now, you're so far ahead of Sedge, she's actually useless. I don't think she's level 6 yet. Slap yourself on the wrist. It's just, like, you can't be doing that as a jungler. Alright, that's a great combo. Let Kimmel finish him off. Alright, so there's a lot going on bot action here. I mean, you're absolutely shutting down this Teemo, which is, at least you're doing something. At least you're committing to one side of the map. You know, that's, I do like this, but it's just, you should have done this whilst getting Dragon, and then you can get Rift later, right? So, I mean, now's like such a good opportunity to get Rift, but Sejuani has showed on here. Cassio has mid shove. Alright, we actually can't Rift Herald here. It's a bit risky. Camille's low. Yashin is the base. Let's clear your topside camps. Okay, so no, don't clear your topside camps. So after that, Gromp, after you knew that Rift Herald is not an option, base, spend your gold. Can you get Warrior right now? Yes, you can buy Warrior right now. That is such an important item on Graves. One of the reasons why you go Magical Footwear on Graves is so you can skip your buying like the just normal boots, and you can just rush that Warrior item as quick as possible. So this is a pretty big pathing mistake as well. Remember, Rift Gel is the next objective here to break open this map. Go bot. You should have based down, go bot, cleared your way up top. Kimil should be back. You can either look for a top gank, have pink walls to control the river here, and take a Rift in like, you know, the next 30 seconds or so. But this is going to stuff up your jungle path now, because now you're going to be forced to go bot side when Rift Herald's up, right? So you really just need to think about objectives. Like, how does your pathing revolve around objectives, where I want to be on the map? So yeah, this is just so awkward now you're going bot side. Right, yeah, this is just constant fighting bot right now. Wukong is literally not CS and he's 0-4. I mean, honestly, like, at this point it's either just ditch this lane now, because it's like, you know, you obviously focus top side and, you know, your Wukong's just not CSing. Like, he's not really win condition much for you anymore, to be honest. I'd be looking to just get Rift, get this tower, let Camille, like, the way you win this game is, like, just off Camille and Rise. Like, Rise, Camille, split push in, like, in terms of in the next 6 minutes or so, like, break their towers, and they can just start split pushing. It's, like, so obnoxious. They're, like, literally the two, like, best split pushers in the game. Because no one on their team can match them. Like, Rise and Cassiopeia, Cassiopeia and Teemo cannot match them. Right, but Ryza eventually roams down here. Looks like there's going to be 2 free kills. Like, you're very beefy and strong now, so this is pretty free. There's no way Jinx can, like, 1v1 you. Alright, you push this in. Get this tower. could potentially lose Rift for this. Like, yeah, you're going to lose Rift Herald for this. So, I mean, yeah, you did not have to lose Rift Herald, and you did not have to lose Dragon this game. Like, that's my point around your path in. You are still taking objectives now. Alright, so it's very obvious you're going to be doing Krugs now. Cassiopeia's like got me pushed in. If Swain's the support, he's not going to be able to do much. This is really risky. I wouldn't really even bother about doing this. You're going to have to like burn your smite or something. Like, again, you need to be thinking top side. I want to accelerate this game. I want to like go top, like get Rift and break this. Like if Sejuani's not already doing it right now, or just clear your bot side because you're not going to be bot since getting that tower now. In terms of momentum and tempo, you're not going to want to be bot side for the next like 5 minutes, or like at least. You know, you want to be getting this, focusing top side, break this tower, break mid. So go bot, clear your camps, base, go top. Let's go break this tower, dive like Teemo again potentially. Like it's literally 40 CS down. So I do like this is like your question was like over farming. Like this is sort of over counter jungling, but pretty like risky counter jungling like as well. You know, like if you literally just got hit by that ult there, you could have died. Jinx and Janna were there, so this is risky business here. And like again, fighting here, sure you're taking her camps, but this isn't really doing much to accelerate the game if you think about it. Like there's no objective you're going to be able to get, no tower. Like Rift Herald is still up. Like let's get this Rift Herald. Teemo's just getting dived here constantly. Like this could be so much cleaner. Like Camille's on low health and everything. Alright, so you eventually base there, which is okay, but again, now this is awkward. Like if you go bot side, like you can't get Rift, you can't go top now. Like you can eventually path there, but you know, you're sort of stalling out the game for like no reason. So you're going to help bot here. Again, I'll just be ignoring bot. Like I actually wouldn't care if Swain's fighting here. Like Dragon's like up. Okay, so you might have gone bot for Dragon as well. Like, yeah, okay, like just get Dragon. You know, like Wukong's like low right now. We don't know where like Cassiopeia is and stuff. Like this might be actually a little risky. Oh no, Cassiopeia's mid. Alright, this is fine. Alright, you push them out. Let's just get Dragon. Stop chasing, stop chasing, stop chasing. Dragon, 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 Dragon. Let's be efficient here. Let's be efficient. There's no way you're going to kill this guy under tower. It's very obvious. Oh, okay, you actually have an ult there. But again, there's no way you're going to get this tower. Like, you've sort of, like, I really just feel like you've just wasted the last 3 minutes. Like, Camille's, like, you're lucky Camille's just literally doing this on her own. So, yeah, you actually lost the Rift Herald. Like, who has Rift, yeah. Sejuani literally took Rift, a 1-4 Sejuani stole Rift Herald off a 2-0-4 Graves. Should never happen. 2-0-4 Graves, like, 50 CS up on her. Alright, so your team's sort of just fighting and stuff. You guys are pretty far ahead right now. You base. Pink wards, control wards. Alright, you did not buy 2 control wards here. You have 133 gold. Sell your refillable potion. You don't need it at this stage. Your sustain's fine as Graves. Control wards greater than refillable potion at 15 minutes. Alright, so really the way you win this game here, just the macro, is you're just going to let Ryze split push bot, Camille split push, I mean vice versa, based on who has TP or not. Like maybe, I think Camille should be bot here, Ryze should be top. I mean, it's fine, it's like 17 minutes, but when Baron starts coming up, then look to need to switch, and you're just going to sit there, push them out, look to take mid, like push out, mid, push out, mid, push out, mid, make them react to these waves. Like there's no way that the enemy team can match Ryze and Camille here. This is going to be very cleanly lodged. It doesn't even matter your bot lane is 6 and 9. You guys can literally 3v5. So yeah, you just let them split and you would hover one side or the other and use control wards. Again, ideally you have control wards at this stage to protect them, and you know, you slowly end out this game. Teemo's just overextended. Looks like he's just pretty tilted at this stage. Like he's useless. He's 2 and 7, 60 CS at 17 minutes. With Sedge burns Rift Herald mid, trying to do some sort of pressure or something. Alright, so Sejuani's been wasting a lot of your time here. going on a wild goose chase here. Alright, I'll literally just be doing my camps now. Just like screw it. You can let Swain chase her, let Swain stuff up her base. She's not going to do your jungle camps with Swain chasing her. Go do your camps, go take her red base. Let's start controlling topside and look to get Baron literally on 20 minutes. You guys are like approaching 10,000 gold up, have 4 towers, so there's 0. This is just a wild goose chase here. Oh, Raz escapes. You guys eventually kill Sejuani a minute later. Alright, Wukong has died again. Your Rise is just so incredibly strong right now. Alright, pink wards, control wards. Oh, no control wards. Dagger is greater importance right now than... Sorry, control wards are better than Dagger. Like, the way that I view it is I only buy control wards. I only will choose not to buy control wards if my item's like higher than like 800 gold. So if I have an item that's like more than 700, 800 gold that I can get, say like a pickaxe or something, that I won't buy control wards, but absolutely at this stage you need to be getting 2 times control wards. Like the map has literally, I don't know if this is your control ward or not, but the map has literally 1 control ward on it when you guys have full priority this entire map, you know? Alright, so you're walking in, solo mission here, a little risky, you don't know what the enemy team is doing, no vision, but I guess this is okay. I mean, you're really strong at this point, you have flash. Get dragon. Push out mid, this is good. Camille's wasting a lot of their time. 5 atop here. Pushing out mid, this is good. Make them react. Alright, make them react to this wave. All your camps are spawning out right now. Again, you really need control wards at this stage. Base here. Go topside. Let's get Baron. Clear your camps. There's nothing to fight over bot here. There's no way you're going to get this tower at this stage, this early. Like, Baron is your objective to win this game. Alright, but you guys are looking for flanks and stuff trying to fight. Like, there's really nothing to fight. This is, like, right here, this is what I call giving the enemy team an opportunity to get back into the game. Like, it's 21 minutes in the game. Like, you guys don't have a tank. You guys, this is, like, it could work, but it could also not. Like, you don't want to give the enemy any opportunity to get back into the game. Not, like, one. So, like, and the way you're going to do that is just by getting Baron, letting the enemy team split. You don't even need to fight to end this game. You literally do not need to get a single extra kill to win this game. You can just win this game just by your Camille Rise split pushes. Like I just said, Camille just died there, you know? Like, Camille's not doing what she should be doing. Split pushing. And you're sort of just enabling it by like, hey, like, I want to help my team, help my, like, fight. Like, look at all your camps topside. Like, everything's up, you know? This is so, look, you guys are diving into this tower here. This is so risky. Like, it looks like I think it works here, but this could have gone wrong, you know? Like, if one person on your team just stuffed up there and, like, you know, Cassio got an insane ult off, like, you know, that's the opportunity to get back into the game. You don't want to be giving them anything. Choke them out. Alright, 2 times control wards. Love it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I live for. 2 control wards. It's 23 minutes, 30 seconds in the game. Alright, so you haven't placed your control wards yet. At this stage, I'll be placing my control wards pretty aggressively, to be honest. Like, you have sweeper, you can check out all that. Pink ward here. Just don't let them walk in at all. Like, literally just free Baron. Let Rise continually split push. Like, they're going to have to react to top and mid bot wave. Alright, you're calling to do Baron. It's just 2 of you. But Graves is pretty good at doing Baron, and everyone's reacting to Rise, so this is pretty free. All comes to help. Alright, 14,000 gold ahead. This should be really clean now. Base. Dragon's coming up. Clear your camps. Let Rise and Camille start splitting, pressure in. Take some of Sedge's jungle. You're 3 levels up on her now, almost 100 CS. You just have to be really patient here. No need to rush this game. Just let these push in. The enemy team's just not going to have enough strength to wave clear these things properly. And you know, I mean, obviously there's potential for dive if you guys get good chunks on them, but just do dragon here. Let Rise push out mid. Camille's pushing bot. This is good, just waiting for them, waiting for your team. Then enemy team to maybe make a mistake and path the wrong way. Swain is back in base, so this is now a 4 versus 5, but you don't really need him. I guess he is 7 on 4, so he actually does do something. It's pretty tanky with his ult. Alright, I like this. Patient. Let's just keep pushing these guys in. Actually got chunked a little bit there. Rise is just like 1v2 in. Just always stopwatch. Alright, yeah, I would not be looking to fight this at all. Just get this tower. Inhibitor, no. Alright, so 2 of you guys have just died. They're all collapsing on you. You guys cannot get this inhibitor. You guys should have backed off. I think you guys are dead now. Just let Rise get this. You know, like they have to react to Rise. Let them react to Rise. Back off. And then once they come back to Rise, then like sneak back and get the inhibitor. You guys get 2 inhibs. Then you end the game. Getting a mid inhibitor. So you guys don't get the inhib and actually both die there. That's just not knowing, you know, what you can get and what you can't get. But Rise is just out of control. I just don't think there's any way the enemy team can still get back into this game. Unless Jinx pops off. Go top side here. Alright, but your team literally just wins the game. Alright, so yeah, definitely a bit of too much. Like, again, the biggest emphasis here is you lost Dragon and Rift Herald to you're 2-3 levels ahead of a Sejuani, which would never happen. Your team was ahead. This game should have ended probably around 4 or 5 minutes ago. And like these habits is what you need to get into, so then you can just not like lose. Because I mean, how many games have you got to? It's like you're so far ahead, and you get to like this 0.29 minutes or something, 30 minutes, then you suddenly lose a team fight, and then they get Baron, and then they're back in the game. Like, you just don't want to let the enemy team have any opportunity to get back into the game. Close them out really methodically, play, you know, smart League of Legends. So, I hope this review was helpful for you. My notes will be all over on my blog over at nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.